My name is Mohammad Hassan Khan, and alongside me I have Aman Jafri, and welcome to the Big University.
Thank you.
Welcome to the interview process for the position of Faculty of Chemistry. Will you tell us about yourself and your background?
I'm Alfred Nobel. Besides being a chemist, I'm also an inventor and scientist. I was born in Stockholm, Sweden in 1833. My father was an engineer, inventor, and most importantly, he served as my inspiration. He built bridges, building, and experimented different ways of blasting turbines. After my father suffered losses, we moved on with our family to St. Petersburg, Russia in 1840 and opened a mechanical workshop that provided equipment to the Russian army. Moreover, I learned the fundamentals of engineering from my father. I was given a first class education in natural sciences, languages, and literature with the help of private tutors. And despite being more interested in literature, I was forced to move to France in order to become a chemical engineer. In Paris, I worked in the private laboratory of Professor Jules Verne. Later on, I spent in the US working under the direction of John Erickson, who was the builder of the ironclad Porsche monitor. Later, I returned to St. Petersburg in 1852 to work along with my father, after which that company also got bankrupt. I went on to discover the stable form of nitroglycerin, which is commonly known as dynamite.
That's impressive. Can you tell us more about your work briefly and elaborate more on your research?
My main focus was on finding ways to make more stable and powerful explosives. This led to the invention of dynamite, which changed the construction and mining industry by making it easier and safer to blast through rock and earth. I have also conducted research in other areas such as synthetic rubber, artificial silk, oil fuel engine, but I am mostly remembered for my work on dynamite. I am the founder of the most prestigious award in the world, the Nobel Prize, which is awarded annually to the individuals who have made significant contributions to peace, literature, physics, chemistry, psychology, or medicine.
That's fascinating. Can you tell us why your work is relevant and how does it influence our understanding of the world?
The use of explosives has been a part of human history for centuries, but my work has taken it to a new level. I have developed new techniques of producing and handling explosives that have greatly increased their safety and reliability. By advancing our understanding of these materials, we can use them for construction, mining, and other important tasks in a more efficient and safe manner.
Amazing. So, Mr. Alfred, can you tell us about your discovery of dynamite and how it revolutionized the field of explosives?
Yes, I'm proud of my discovery of dynamite. It all started when I was trying to find a way to make nitroglycerin, a highly explosive liquid, safer to handle. I experimented with various materials and methods, and finally I discovered that mixing nitroglycerin with a fine sand called Kaiser led to dissolving the liquid into a porous substance like diametric acetal. It became much more stable. It was a material that I developed to make construction and mining work much safer and more efficient. The invention of dynamite made it possible to blast through solid rock and other materials with much less risk of injury or damage to the equipment.
That's a significant contribution to the field. However, we have heard that you later expressed regrets on the destructive use of dynamite and more. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, it's true. As much as I was proud of my discovery, I was horrified to see the destructive use that it was put into the wars and conflicts. I realized that the power of dynamite could be used for both good and evil, but it was a wake up call for me to use my wealth and influence to promote peace and understanding in the world.
That's a very noble goal, Mr. Nobel. What's your opinion about your colleagues' works in theory?
I have a great deal of respect for my colleagues and the work they do. I believe that the scientific progress is made through collaboration and open discussion, and I'm always eager to learn from my peers and share my insights with them.
That's a great approach. Can you tell us about any work that you have done that may have been proven to be false or incorrect?
I always try to make accurate and truthful observation in finding my work. But like any other scientist or inventor, I may have some errors or false assumptions along the way. As with any field of study, there is always possibility of errors or misunderstanding. While I was in France working with Mr. Sparrow in my work with nitroglycerin, I initially believed that it was completely stable and couldn't explode without a shock or a spark. However, I later learned that even small changes or temperature pressure could cause nitroglycerin to detonate. Another example is my early experiments with synthetic rubber. I believed that I had created a rubber substitute that would be cheaper and more durable than natural rubber. However, I later discovered that my synthetic rubber was not as flexible or resilient as natural rubber and was not suitable for practical use. However, I believe that science is an ongoing process and there's through the testing and refinement of our theories that we continue to advance our knowledge and understanding of the world. If there is something that I have done that has been proven to false. I view it as an opportunity to learn and grow as a scientist.
Thank you for your honesty. Is there anything else you would like to add about your work or experience?
I would like to emphasize that my ultimate goal is to use my research to improve the lives of people around the world. I believe that science has the power to make a positive impact, and I am passionate about using my knowledge and skills to make a difference.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Nobel.
My pleasure.
We will reach out to you in a while. Let's connect, Mr. Subrahman.
Yeah. So good afternoon and hello, Mr. Sobrero. It's an honor to have you with us today.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here.
First, we would like to ask you about your thoughts on Alfred Nobel and his work. What can you tell us about him?
Well, I have to say that Alfred Nobel was a very interesting character. He was a chemist, engineer, and inventor. He is the most famous for his invention of dynamite, which was possibly after my discovery of nitroglycerin, which was a major breakthrough in the field of construction and mining.
So can you tell us more about dynamite and how it revolutionized the industry?
Yes, of course, of course. Dynamite was a stable, easy to handle explosive that could be used in a variety of ways. It was a much safer and more reliable than the traditional explosives that were used at the time, and it made many dangerous tasks much easier. The construction of mining industry were transformed by the Nobel's invention, and it had a profound impact on the world.
But we also understand that Nobel had regrets about his invention and the impact it had on society. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it's true. Nobel was a complex man who was deeply affected by the uses of his invention in war and other destructive purposes. He realized that the potential for harm that dynamite could bring, and he became increasingly concerned about his impact on society. It was his realization that inspired him to create the Nobel Prize, which were intended to reward those who had made significant contributions to the advancement of science and peace.
So that's a fascinating story. It seems that Mr. Nobel was a man of many contradictions, but also of great vision and compassion.
Yes, I would agree with that assessment. He was a man of his time. He was also ahead of his time in many ways. He was a true visionary who saw the potential for both good and evil in his work, and he was determined to use his wealth and influence to do good in the world.
Thank you for your insight, Mr. Sobrero. It has been a pleasure to hear your thoughts on Alfred Nobel and impact on society.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. That was quite an insightful feedback from Mr. Sobrero. Mr.
Yeah,
Alfred Nobel.
it was. So I think we should connect him and update him regarding this decision.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Nobel.
Good morning.
Mr. Nobel, we have thoroughly reviewed your application and taken into consideration your work and your thoughts on science and technology. After speaking with you and your colleague, Mr. Sobrero, we have come to the conclusion that you would be an exceptional addition to our team.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be considered.
We would like to offer you the position of Faculty of Chemistry at Habib University.
I'm overjoyed and I'm accepting the offer with gratitude.
Fantastic. We look forward to working with you and learning from your expertise.
I look forward to the opportunity to continue my work and contributing to the advancement of science and technology. Thank you again for this opportunity.
The pleasure is ours, Mr. Nobel. Welcome to the team. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.